Fear of missing out, or Fomo for short, describes a feeling of anxiety that is triggered by the fear that something interesting is happening without your presence. This typically is triggered via social media, whether it be a new trend, a challenge, fandom craze, or a game people are simping over, like Metal Gear Rising or the new Bayonetta game that's coming out, and I know that literally everyone is familiar with that feeling. Now, I am no stranger to this. I get this feeling a lot. Like, have you ever gotten this feeling after eating? Cause I'll tell you what, you legit feel like you're about to throw up, like your fight or flight instinct starts kicking in, you get this weird little butterfly feeling in your stomach, it's horrible. Now don't get me started with it being triggered by age, cause that's a whole different can of worms. Like I was young when this shit started being noticeable, you know, back when I still felt some level of passion for things, especially for animation. I was like, when I get my first drawing tablet, I'm gonna make such and do so and be one of the few such and such to make so and so, all before I turn 18. I'm 18 now. I scrapped most of those projects, and I don't really have the desire or motivation to finish any of the current projects I have. Not to mention that every concept or idea or original idea has been done to death by now, which brings me to my next topic. Your ideas are done to death by the time you get old enough to actually bring your concept to life. Like, I remember wanting to do storytime animations when I was younger, but didn't really have the equipment. And by the time you're able to buy proper equipment, the genre is long dead. Like, I basically scrapped a superhero themed project because I didn't really find a point in doing it. I mean, superheroes have literally been done to death. Like, there's literally nothing you can add to it. Speaking on adding to it, don't get me started on The Boys. That show is mediocre as hell, and I'm tired of pretending to like it. People always bring up like the social commentary like it's something we don't know. Yes, we know celebrity culture is shit. Yes, we know corporations are fake as hell. And yes, for fuck's sake, we know that an evil Superman would suck for everyone. Just because a superhero kills people does not make them interesting. I really hate when writers make the concept what if Superman was a dick and people treating it like it's the most unique concept known to man and a subversion of the superhero formula, because you know it's entirely unrealistic that there would be a powerful person who genuinely wants to help people. Genuinely good people don't exist. Are you crazy? People do fucked up shit. Did you know that? Huh? Did you know that? Or am I gonna have to make 6,000 more stories telling you the same thing? Did you know that people do fucked up shit? I know, right? It's crazy. Now back to the main topic. I'm even thinking about scrapping another project I had that like involved religious figures because we already have had like several years of that shit and I'm pretty sure people are gonna be sick of that trope soon. So you know, it's kind of pointless. Man, like I really wish like I could just travel back in time and go back like to the earlier days of YouTube where like the standards were much lower and like everything was like and the potential was super high. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon, so hey, why be stuck on it? That's something that's completely out of your control. Now on to the FOMO of fandoms. You know when a new piece of media comes out and it gets popular and a huge community gets built up around it and you feel like you want to be a part of that fan base of creating fan content around it or just engaging in the media just to feel like you're a part of something and you want to execute a big project for those fandoms, but as you're working on the project you realize or fear the hype for it will dive down and no one will care about it anymore, basically discouraging you from making it, basically leaving with the question, did you really enjoy this to begin with or actually cared about any fandom, or did you just want to be a part of the hype? And after realizing that, you realize that there's not much of anything you've enjoyed recently. I don't know. But I guess my answer can be partially summed up with a quote from Pearl.
Humans just lead short, boring, insignificant lives, so they make up stories to feel like they're a part of something bigger.